At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostrick. We're looking at conditions at Port Acres right now, and it's 68 degrees there with a decent south-southwest breeze running at around 9 miles per hour or so, and a dew point of 57 out there, so pretty decent amount of moisture returning. High wind earlier of 33 miles per hour, very gusty, and that's kind of what we expected would take place for today. Looking at satellite radar over the past 3 hours, sponsored by Switch Electric, we see that right now it's really not that bad out there. It's just a few kind of I would say mid-level clouds out to our northeast and in our northern regions, kind of around Burkeville in that area. Out to our west, we have some high clouds as well around San Antonio, but really nothing in association with this cold front as it pushes on through. Now, looking at regional current temperatures sponsored by Modern Concrete Materials, we can see that the cold front is definitely on its way. It's already down to 60 in Waco, 55 in Dallas, 46 in Amarillo. So definitely seeing that cold front starting to push down into the region. Meanwhile, locally here in Beaumont, it's at 69 and 74 in Houston, 80 though out in Laredo where the front has not yet reached. So some still real warm weather out there at this time. Now, local temperatures running right now, sponsored by Do Good Federal Credit Union, in the low 70s in general. Although we do have a few mid 70s out there as well, especially out to our west where in Spring in Houston is at 74, also in Sweeney. But we definitely are seeing, especially close to the Gulf, where the water is really cool out there. It's keeping temperatures in the 60s only right now, especially at Crystal Beach and Holly Beach. And as far as our overnight futurecast goes, we could see a few light showers develop, although really not looking at much, just a few little sprinkles or so out there possible overnight. And as we get into the daytime tomorrow, we don't expect any more rain. And in fact, if anything, we should be getting a lot of dry weather. We see that by Sunday at midnight, we should be having clearing skies taking over, which is going to set up for a very chilly Sunday morning where lows will likely be around 30 degrees. Definitely looking like a chilly forecast coming up. Now we see on our regional futurecast sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services for the next few days that we will have some lingering clouds on Saturday, but those will clear on out by the evening hours, and high pressure will build into the region, setting up for a very chilly Sunday morning. And also we'll have additional chilly temperatures coming up for Monday as we have just continued cool air kind of pushing into the region. And eventually it'll start to kind of warm up as we get into the upcoming week. Now, as far as the drought monitor is concerned, we see with an update that we have even more severe drought conditions expanding across Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. So some not so good news going forward as far as the drought monitor. However, we do see some potential relief finally that might be on the horizon coming up for the mid part of next week, and we'll talk about that in our 7-day outlook. Now, lows tonight are going to be rather chilly, especially towards our northern regions where it might be in the 35-degree range or so, especially after this cold front pulls on through. 39 in Huntsville, 36 Lufkin, St. Augustine, 35, sponsored by Silsbee Ford. And highs tomorrow are going to be rather cool, rebounding possibly into the mid to barely upper 50s in some areas, especially towards our southwest. We might hit 59 or so in Sweeney. Now, our 7-day outlook is calling for about a 55 high tomorrow, so we should have clearing towards the evening hours. Sunday morning, very cold, but also beautiful towards the afternoon, and winds will not be quite as strong. Monday looks fantastic, high of only 65, mostly clear skies. And then we see that moisture starts to return towards the mid part next week, and we have a really good chance of rain, or say really good, at least a really good in relative terms since we haven't had much chances of rain recently at 50% Wednesday. And then we'll have another cold front blow in on Thursday, bring temperatures back down to near freezing on Friday morning. Same for Southwest Louisiana. It looks like we're going to have a little chance of rain, particularly in the morning, but then we'll have clearing skies, and by morning on Sunday, it'll be right around the 30-degree mark. Then by the mid part of next week, we should have a good to decent chance of rain, at least, of showers and thunderstorms, with another cold front due on Thursday. Now be sure to check out our Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It is available for download on iOS and Google Play. Gives you all the latest updates whenever we post a new video. Also tells you about what is going on around the region and keeps you updated with those National Weather Service alerts. Also works outside of our viewing area too with those alerts. Also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX and our Facebook page for all your other Gulf Coast Weather Solutions updates. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and check out Johnny's Saturday forecast coming up for you tomorrow.